What's going on, lunatics? I wanted to look you in the eye for this one and let you know that if you've been hearing from other people for the last little while that we're about to moon again, or that here we go, or that everything's about to get crazy again, I'm here to give you a dose of reality and let you know it's probably going to happen. It's going to take a few more days than what they're telling you, though. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right. And we're going to skip the intro. We're going to get right into it. So as you can see on the chart here, I have taken away all the indicators except the volume weighted profile. And earlier today, you had a whole bunch of people telling you when we were hitting 33 that here we go again, we're off to the moon. Well, nothing on this chart says that that is going to happen. At best, what you have right now is a parallel channel opening up right along this area right here, showing you that we are trending in a specific direction, but it is coming from the downside, which would mean that we are headed for more downside action. Now, if because I don't have a full chart here, go to my support levels and I look at support and resistance, and I can see obviously we're trending right here on one right now. I think you guys saw I had actually created a support line up here at 33, and I disagreed with this assessment here. I think I was looking maybe at some other hours, but I came up with a 33. So we're going to probably take that. We're going to put that one back at 33 right about here. And we're going to make that purple a little bit thicker so you can see that right there. And then we had our other trend line where we were settling, and that was at 26. And we want to kind of look at that was 26.5. So we're going to take 26.5, hit that right about there. So this is where we are. This is what it really looks like. This is not the made up level of information that you have right here. This is where we are. The next level where we're going to see some real resistance as we zoom out here and we kind of get a full look at where the charts are now trading. We put our lines up here and we see that we've got a little bit of problem at around 36 and around 4. So you can see that the lines are starting to increase and the levels of resistance are picking up the pace, because we now have what we didn't have before on the way up over here. We didn't have any data from which to draw where people are looking to take profits, where people are looking to make their plays. We didn't have any of that, right? So now we got to look here and we got to say, well, this is probably not exactly right. There should be a little variance on this, a little bit higher, but I mean, close enough. So we can drop this down. We could say that we've got another line of support or resistance right around here, but it seems a little bit too close. So we're going to ignore that one right now, and we're going to look more towards 4,000. Right about there is where it looks like, right there. And that's 4,087. So that's where our next level of support resistance is going to be, because you can see right here, we settled a little bit down, but we generally tested it, pumped to it, got rejected, back down. So this is probably the next levels. This is where we're going. We're not doing this tonight, though, by the way, just so you guys understand. And let me turn off the support and resistance here so that you guys can really get kind of a look here and make a reasonable look. The DXY started to come down. It's trading sideways, but it's been coming down the last few hours. Now, the fact that it's been coming down leads us to why we were pumping for the last little while. Leads us to why Luna Classic was pumping for the last little while. But here's the thing. The DXY is now coming down, which means that there is a thirst to correct what's going on with Ethereum. No problem. There's a thirst to correct what's going on with Bitcoin. Look at it running right now. No problem. Here's what we need to do. We need to have just a little bit of patience, give it a little bit of time, let these guys play out, give ourselves a little more downward momentum, and then guess what? We're going to be at the 20th before you know it, and we want to probably go back in and add a vertical line, and that vertical line is going to show there's D-Day right there. That's where we're going to see that play out, and that's what we got for right now. So guys, you're still looking for buy opportunities. That buy opportunity looks like it's going to be 26. Okay. I want lower. I really want lower, but I'm not seeing it in this chart right now. You look at the volume profile down here, the volume is trading at a pretty good clip. You look at everything that you need to look at, and it is telling you that this thing is not going to stay where it is for very long. But the other thing that I do have to point out, this is very similar to this, okay? And what this led to was more downside. Now, if this plays out, and we're going to use our bar pattern as a final pièce de résistance to show you all the way down here where this ended up. Now, this is how this whole thing trended, and this is where we ended up the last time this played out. Remember, guys, we've been pretty right about this so far. So this looks like we might be trading around that 18 or 19 number, and that's before the 20th. So there's still downside opportunity. So you might want to kind of book it right around this area, maybe. We're seeing it play out this way. We're not seeing it play out to the top side because you've got that bearish little pennant that's playing out right now. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. I know there's a lot of people out there telling you we're going to the moon. It's all happening. But guys, you listen to me for a reason. It's because I'm not out of my mind. I'm reading the signals. I'm telling you what I see. I'm telling you what the patterns are. I'm not lying to you. So if you appreciate that, give me a subscription. Follow me. Hit the bell to be notified of new content. Leave a like. Leave a comment down below. And yeah, guys, in a couple days, we're going to drop a zero. I know that's going to happen. And I understand the mechanism by which it's going to happen and how it's going to happen. But please be very careful right now. And remember, crypto's down, the market wants to run. Luna Classic is running contrary to the market. So if the market is pumping, which it's doing right now, then Luna Classic is dumping. That's the way that it works right now. I don't even presume to understand why, but that is the way it's working. I don't need to know it to recognize it. So again, be very careful in your trading right now and don't get wrecked. You got too much to lose right now. This is your $1 million play. It's not financial advice. My name's Bleaves. I am always right. And we will see you guys again soon. Be very careful in your trading.